Having grown up with teachers, for my parents being teachers, and having that strong sense of we need education to help lift people in our community, I became involved with communities in schools. If anything else, this job has opened doors for me where I feel like I can make a difference in children's lives. And I've worked so hard to bring kids into the courtroom and inspire them, show them that they can achieve what I have achieved as a young refugee child in not even being able to speak the English language, and how education has helped me become what I am. I've had them come into the courtroom, put on the robe, taken pictures sitting on the bench, actually holding the gavel, which by the way I never use. But I want to inspire them to stay in school and to become successful in their lives. And this pandemic has really hindered that. I really miss having that personal touch with those kids where they can come in and actually experience, practice being prosecutors, practice being public defenders, sit in the jury box and get a feel of what it's like to escape their circumstances through education. But I haven't let it stop me. So we still have our virtual meetings. In fact, I have one today at noon with communities in schools where we are reaching out to them through Zoom. And it's better than nothing. It can be frustrating because it's hard to run the technology, but I think it's important to stay in touch with the community. If nothing else, that's why I'm a judge. I'm a judge to make people's lives better. And through my outreach in communities and schools, I feel like I've actually making a dent in making those kids be successful in their futures. As far as personally, how to survive in this pandemic, I have three things. The first two have been instilled in me through childhood, and that is to do the best you can. And if that's not good enough, at least you can say you've done the best you can. And secondly is if you are serving others through your job, whatever it may be, then you have job satisfaction. The third thing I've learned through my practice in yoga is when the first two become overwhelming, which they have been in recent days, is to sit quietly and notice your breath. Be present. Because there's so many times where the stress of what might come in the future can be debilitating. And when you sit with your breath, you realize that whatever your thought is about the future may or may not come to fruition. So what's the point of stressing over it? Also, regretting past events is folly, because what you may have perceived the past event to have been may not be actually what happened. I've noticed through my life that you may think that something happened a certain way, but through passage of time and looking back, you realize, no, that's your mind just played tricks on you. So why regret past events? It doesn't do any good. I had a yoga teacher say that living with regret is like swimming in your own vomit. And that has stuck with me. So being present, watching the breath is the third and most important thing that has helped me survive so far.